Good morning. First loaf of bread, Sinaloa. So Fred rose, and I'm going to make 2 loaves of bread. So I've got 700 grams of water, and now I'm going to do, I don't know, 120, 150 starter. Let's go with 150 or 120. Let's do that. Yeah, 122. And I still have that much left, which is a lot. I think I'll clean my jar today. I may have someone that can bring me some flour from the States, or if she stops in the States. We'll see. I have a couple people I can call. Julie, can I get you to bring me some bread flour? A big, huge thing of bread flour. That'd be awesome.
Did you get the power notice?
Did I get the power notice?
The power's out at our house.
Okay, so I've only got a little bit of flour, as I mentioned, so I'm going to do half Mexican flour and half the Canadian bread flour that I brought, and see how this serves me. But yeah, Julie, if you can bring me a big, I don't know, 10 kilogram bag or bigger bread flour, that'd be ideal. I would love that. So I'll measure half, so 500 grams of this, and then 500 grams of my flour. Let's see how that goes. No one was saying. Just hang on. Okay, and here goes half of. This seems like so much flour. And 20 grams of salt. $21. And just mix it up until all the dry bits are gone. And get a nice shaggy mass. If I recall, this makes a denser dough, so I'll show you it when it's mixed. Okay, it's a little bit more hydrated than normal, and I think that's the flour and the humidity, but we'll see how it goes. This is 2 loaves I'm making, so it was 700 grams of filtered water, room temperature, 120 grams of starter I did here because it's humid and I want to try it out. Can do up to 200 on a double batch of bread with your starter, and 1,000 grams of bread flour, or in my case this, 500 grams of that and 500 grams of my own, and 20 grams of pink Himalayan sea salt. Now I'm going to cover it with a damp cloth, and the little aphids love bread dough, so gotta keep things covered around here, and I'm going to let it ferment on the counter till about 4 or 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock, we'll see how it's going here. General rule is however long it takes your starter to peak is how long your bread dough will take to bulk ferment. So I'll start my stretch and folds. I'll let this sit for an hour, and then I'll do a series of stretch and folds and coil folds, and then let it sit on the counter till I say it's ready. You're looking for a dome, not sticky. When you touch it, it doesn't stick, and bubbly on top. So we'll see if I can get that to work. First, Sinaloa sourdough, people. Okay. First stretch and fold. This is a more hydrated dough. Already I'm going to have to adjust. I can tell. But I'll get it. This'll work. This'll work. Now, most people say turn your bowl 1 full turn to do your stretch and folds. I just keep going until it starts resisting a little. And then it speeds the process up, you know? And this morning, this bread is for Tom and I, so otherwise I would have been using gloves. I wiped down cupboards with a plant-based, food-safe disinfectant because we have geckos and they run around at night. And, you know, waste. So, as you can see, this is quite a bit more hydrated than when I'm at the shoe swap. We're having extreme humidity right now. So, I might reduce my starter a little bit next time. Reduce the water a little bit because I like a stiffer dough to work with, but I know a lot of mentors use a hydrated dough, so it's what you like. It's what you like to work with, what you're used to. Oh, my arm's dying. So that's it for that one. We'll rest for 30 minutes and come back and do coil folds. This is my 82nd attempt at finishing this. I ended up throwing out the dough. I tried and tried and tried to make it work, and it was just a big blob of fucking mess. And I even thought, okay, I can maybe try and make focaccia out of it, but it didn't overproof. It never seemed to proof. The dough never strengthened. The gluten never formed. I don't know. I know it was the Mexican flour. What else could it have been? Because I've never had this problem here before, so I don't know what the fuck happened. But we are not getting along, and so my life is miserable at the moment. A whole week of traveling and grumpiness is taking its toll, and there you go, some fucking hair touching. You know, I don't care anymore. I'm so miserable. You know what I'm saying? I'm just grumpy. He's worse. He's rude. And then I react. So, peace out, motherfuckers. See you tomorrow.